Hi, everyone. My name is Lee Ellen Figueroa. I use she, her pronouns. I'm the Health and Equity Programs Coordinator at the Communities That Care Coalition, and we'll be looking at some school climate highlight data today. So these next few slides, we're going to be really focusing on what's changed for students since we started Department of Education School Climate Survey back in 2017. In this slide, we're looking at pro-social changes. So the things that have changed for the better, more of the kinds of behaviors that we want to see in a school environment, behaviors, perceptions, interactions that we want to see that produce a healthier environment for everyone in that school community. What's important to keep in mind as you're looking at all of this data is that this is about student perception. We're asking the students questions about how they see their own environment, and they're reporting back based on their own idea, their own lens of what's happening for them and what they're observing. We can see here that students are feeling that it's less okay to engage with certain substances and more connection to school and school-based activities. So students reporting that they think it's okay to get drunk. You see a decrease from 2017 to 2024. Students thinking it's okay to smoke one or more packs of cigarettes a day, another decrease there. And then at the bottom, there's two questions where students indicate more attachment to school and students feeling like they have chances to help decide things like class activities and rules, and that they regularly are attending school events. And so this slide, we're looking at school climate changes that are more antisocial in nature, some of the behaviors, ideas, perceptions that lead to a decrease in a healthy school environment. So the biggest standout indicators here are around bullying and teasing. If you see that top line there, students at the school try to stop bullying. Fewer students are agreeing with that statement. So more students believe their peers will be more of a bystander than an upstander, and that they're seeing an increase that students at their school are being teased or picked on about their race, ethnicity, real or perceived sexual orientation. Here we're looking at representation, a graphic of all of the 9 school districts in the Franklin County North Quabbin region that completed this survey. And so each individual colored line is representing a separate discrete school district or school building. And the line in the middle is representing the average of what's happening amongst all students in the region. So we're seeing here a gradual but clear increase that students believe that more students are being teased or picked on about their race or ethnicity. And again, a similar graphic demonstrating what's happening around sexual orientation. You can see each line and the average in the middle that students believe that students in their school are teased or picked on about their real or perceived sexual orientation. It won't come as a surprise that different students, depending on their own personal identity, have different experiences with these on the ground interactions. So when you break this down by gender on the graph on the left here, we see when asked the question, all students are treated the same regardless of their gender. The majority of respondents that agree with this statement are cisgender boys, cisgender girls slightly less, and then students that are transgender, non-binary, gender diverse in some way, disagreeing more than the other two groups. And then on the right, we're looking at the same sort of breakdown around socioeconomic status. Students with a lower SES are less likely to agree that they're treated the same, regardless of whether parents are rich or poor. All right. And once again, looking at those breakdowns according to the social identifiers that students shared about themselves, our LGBTQ plus students report that students are more likely to be teased about their real or perceived sexual orientation. Same with race and ethnicity, where we have white students as the lowest reporters, and then different races reporting out, all of them at higher levels, feeling that there's more teasing. And then we're seeing the same happen around ability status, with neurotypical students reporting lower rates of teasing and neurodivergent students reporting higher rates of teasing. So to recap what we looked at, we are seeing better feelings or more positive perceptions around substance use at school, meaning students are less likely to agree that this is okay. That has improved since 2017. However, we're seeing a decrease around the acceptability of bullying and teasing at school since 2017. So students reporting that students are less likely to stand up for others and are more likely to be teased based on either a protected status, such as disability, race, sexual orientation, and that the students who hold those identities are reporting worse experiences.